Hello, everyone, and now we're here.
Hello.
So we're going to be talking about Let's Talk Money, and I'm Kavita Kapoor Khalsa, and I'm from India. We'll be traveling to London shortly for a foundation class, which Henny is going to be hosting. So, Henny, you can put your number there in case somebody wants to connect. Hi.
Yes.
So I would like to ask a question. What is money? What does money mean to you? Okay, and more than that, what is money that it isn't? That you haven't really acknowledged. Because there are a lot of times that we think that only the cash in hand is money, the money in the bank account is money. What is it that it isn't? There could be way more. There could be people in your life that could be generating money, and you haven't really acknowledged that. They could be your talents and gifts and abilities, and that go unacknowledged. What if, yes, money is luxury? Okay, is money only luxury? Because we get to the point that if money is the energy to do whatever you are, whoever you are, the more you're being you, the being you element creates money, where you're not thinking about it from the point of view that I have to work for it. What if you didn't have to work for it? What would that be like? So here we're going to be talking about, let's talk about money, because do wait, just let me mute people.
I'm
Do
gonna mute
something.
people.
Yes, please. So do something that you love doing. How many of you really hate doing what you do? And then you expect money to come to you. So everything that brought up, could you just let that go now? And all your presumptive realities and your reactive realities with money that are not even required, that are not even yours. Will you please destroy and uncreate it from all dimensions of time and space? So the question is that there was a time when I was making money, when I was working with the corporates, and I was really getting paid very well. But is money happiness? Is money the luxury? Yes, I could buy anything whenever I wish to, the brands and everything, but I wasn't happy because I wasn't doing what I love doing, because that was not my calling. I was working in the corporates, getting a handsome package, and I was like, wow, this works. This is so much fun, so much money. I didn't know what to do with it. And then came a point when the my boss, he asked me, okay, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? And I was like, sure, not. I mean, I'm so sure I'm not going to be here. Never, because that's not what I really wish to do. So if you're not happy with what you're doing, guess what? You're not going to make that kind of money that you really desire to do. And yeah. So there came a time when I was like, I started enjoying what I did, which is, facilitating and talking to people, healing people. Wow, but no money, no money. Because for me to charge people and to ask for money was like, I would rather die than ask for money. So what is money to you that you haven't really acknowledged? For me, it was about asking. I was like, and then of course we've done a lot of other modalities. In one of the modality, I realized that, I was into flesh trade, and I felt money was more like prostitution, that I'm doing something for someone and I'm saying, hey, can you give me my 1 hour rate? Like how long do you run the bars for? 1 hour? What's your rate for that? So it felt like as if I was trading with people, and I was not okay with it. I was not comfortable with it, and so I couldn't ask. And I would expect people to know that, you got to pay something. I don't want to ask you. So by the time they would leave, I would still not ask, assuming that they should be giving me what, at least they should ask me, and then I will tell them. Yeah. Is my camera, somebody's saying my camera is not okay. Can you see me now? Is it better?
Yes, I can see you. Maybe just write a bit on the screen to make a clear view.
Oh no, because I have a blurred background. I thought, let me have money in my background.
No,
Well,
just
I do have.
wipe the lens of yours, and then maybe it's gonna be more clear.
Yeah, better. So are you proud of what you do? The question is that, are you proud of yourself? Or do you want people to be proud of you? I will make people proud of me, my parents proud of me, my husband proud of me, or whatever. Are you proud of what you do, who you be? And what if you take pride in everything you do, the smallest of things that you do, smallest of things that you create? If you're creating a painting, okay, you just painted something and you're like, oh, I don't like it, this is rubbish, I don't like it, and you expect people to like it. And then there will be some nice person who would say, no, no, this is really nice. And you're like, no, you'll end up in a fight. And like, no, it's not nice. I know it is not nice. You're just trying to make me happy. But the whole thing is, are you willing to be, um, are you willing to enjoy the shit that you create? What if it's, I mean, we all look at it. I mean, and that's my favorite topic too. You know, when you're going to be flushing the toilet, I mean, when you just shat, you're going to look at it. Oh, it wasn't good today, right? And you're going to even judge your shit. What if you didn't have to? How much fun can you have creating whatever you're creating in your life? And what if it could all translate into money? So everywhere you're not willing to have that ease with just being you. Because when you were a child, Rakeshji, can you just mute yourself, please? Yeah. So when you were a kid, you used to play with your shit, right? You used to talk about it. You would talk about your poop. You would just fart and laugh and everything. What just happened to you when you grew up? That, oh, you're supposed to cry when you shit or when you create shit? And what is it that is money that you haven't really acknowledged? What if you could just be so light with whatever you do, whatever fun you have, and you're willing to allow money to come into your life because you're so joyful? Kids create as if by magic. Why do we say that? It's because they have no point of view, they have no filters, they have no, they just ask, not thinking that whether they ask is going to be fulfilled or not, but they just like to ask. And they're open to receiving wherever it comes from. For example, I mean, I'll just give you a very small example. I just asked for mangoes. I love mangoes, okay? And then I was like, what if I didn't have to pay for it? I got some 5 boxes of mangoes and I didn't pay for it. That's also creation. Well, you didn't acknowledge that, okay, if I would have bought mangoes today in India, it would have costed me at least 5,000-6,000, but it didn't, because my mangoes just came, because I was willing to have that. Are you willing to have that ease of receiving anything that anyone would like to gift you, just because you're you, just because it's fun to be with you, just because you're asking for it and they would love to take care of you? How many of you resist being taken care of? And then you have to judge yourself for being that. As if you're greedy, you're taking away something from someone, and all as if it's a transaction that you have to return it to them. What if you didn't have to return anything? What if you could just have rich friends who could spend on you? And what if you didn't have to go into the wrongness that, oh, I would not be able to spend it on them? Yeah. So what would that be like? Yeah, you're right. You just see. Oh, I can vanish also. Yeah, there's one. It's not the angle. There's the line which is there. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, I'll be sitting like this. So what do you love to do that you haven't really acknowledged? What do you love to do? And if you could make that into something where you could allow yourself to receive money. It took a long time for me to recognize that I love acting and I love facilitating. So most of the times I create my videos where I'm acting, and then that gets me people where they want to see the fun or the entertainment that is going on, and they come for my classes and they have a lot of fun, because that's what, I mean, if it's not fun, why would you do it? Who are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? And what's really easy for you to do that you haven't yet acknowledged? And because it's so easy, you think it must not be having value. Have you given yourself value? Have you valued yourself? So what generative energy space consciousness can you be that would allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive infinite contribution? You truly be. And everything that doesn't allow that you are such a gift, You are such a contribution to the world, to yourself. And if you can't contribute to yourself, can you really contribute to people around you? No. So everything that is, can we just join and create it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, line, short, boys, provide me on. I love what I do and see my future as a leader. So I have made that job as a source of money. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. If you like singing, you can be singing wherever. I mean, if you think that you only have to sing as a playback singer, then you're doomed. But what if you just enjoy singing, you just love singing, and you sing for the fun of singing? People will anyway invite you and you can sing anywhere. If you like dancing, you can do the same thing with dancing. Who thought Who thought a couple of years ago that these small little nails of yours would create a big business for people? Like nail art? Is that even a business? Well, people are making a lot of money. And he told me once that there's one lady who made a lot of money and she's got two big bungalows in Hungary, right? Because she made it only with these small nails, little nails, just playing with color or just painting the nails and making, playing with the artwork that she has as a talent. Who thought that your eyelashes could make you money? Some people are working with that. You come to India, we can sell you dust. I mean, that's what the whole idea is. If you enjoy doing that, why would you not allow yourself to receive from that? Are you willing to celebrate your life? The question is that. What is celebrate? We find a special occasion that we like, okay, that day you're going to buy a beautiful dress and you're like, okay, I'll wear it on a special occasion. You waking up in the morning, like Gary's friend Mary, who was 95, she was hedonistic. She would like to receive beautiful satin sheets, and she did receive it because he's like, what would you like to have today? Every day you wake up in the morning, that is a celebration. Why would you wait for a special day to come? We keep waiting. And when we're waiting, we're not really creating.
So, can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
So, with the source, I have just realized when you were talking that I know how good I am, and I love doing that. The only thing is how I have made sources that only this firm can respect what I am bringing on the table. Only they can make me the leader. So that's the point of view which I have just realized I'm working with.
Solve your presumptive realities, creating the need of reactive realities that are keeping you stuck here. That it's only this firm that can give me that platform, that stage where I can showcase my talent.
Yeah.
What if you could just start playing around? See, leadership is you. Would you like to be that benevolent leader, which Gary talks about? That you're just doing it and doing it because you would love to do it. You would love to contribute to people. It's like, you're not waiting for people to follow you. How different would that be? When we do things to show it to people, then that's not fun. Have you seen people who sing a song and they're singing a song because they love to sing a song and they sing for themselves? And then they're just they mesmerize people more because they're enjoying their own work. They're enjoying their own song. Have you seen people dance? They're not waiting for you to appreciate or criticize. They're saying, wow, this body moves really beautifully. And even if they don't, it's not about the perfection of how you are doing a particular art form. It's about just enjoying it. And when you are enjoying it, people start enjoying it even more. That's why okay, what is the difference between somebody who wins a talent show versus who doesn't? A, it's a point of view that I'm not going to make it. B, it is because I know I'm going to do it, and I'm doing it because I know I'm good at it, and I enjoy this. Even if I don't win, I'm going to just perform. They're not doing it for winning or losing. And leadership is all about. It's not about winning or losing. A true leader will not wait how many followers he or she has. Could you just commune with the universe and allow that the thinking part of it to be aside? And you're like, yeah, thank you so much. and let the universe function, because you've asked for it and universe is going to deliver. Could you have that trust in you that yes, when you are asking, the universe is at your beck and call, rather than you working for the universe works for you? It's like, rather than you working for money, could money work for you? What would that be like? We right now chasing money, right? Especially more so after COVID. We're always watching television, and then we're watching the news, and the news is beautiful, isn't it? You don't get depressed at all. Yeah, I mean, I get that. So yeah, I mean, we are waiting for some sad news so that we can become sad. What if you did not have to go follow what this reality is doing? What would that be like? The only difference between you and money is the thinking that comes in, the point
How
of
to
view that
stop,
you have.
how to stop that? Isn't it natural to have that thinking?
But that's natural for this reality. Not when you choose something else and you choose, you know that, okay, this is not working and you still continue doing. That's insanity. Thinking that you'll get a different way or out of it, or a different result out of it. How is that working for you? As a leader, you should have a lot of money. Or you, when you have no, you don't have too much money, then you can't be a leader. Whichever way, how are you going to look at it? And then you're going to pull yourself down that I don't have enough money to be leading the world. And then you will stop yourself. You're not good enough. How many of you were born and you were told, oh, wow, you're amazing? We were only told that you're not good enough. You can't, or you know, people will say, if you did not make it to a certain a level or a position, they'll say, it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, right. I feel like punching you in the face. It wasn't meant to be. So I have a strong point of view that I can't travel because I don't have the money. Yeah. Now, if your point of view creates your reality. What if you could change your point of view and you could just simply travel? I simply asked, and it was only 1.5, 2 years in access at that time. And I just asked, like a child would ask, you know, what fun, because a friend of mine, he was working with the corporate industry, and they had taken on out for conferences, and he was going to Europe. And I was like, you know, I wish, how nice if I was to get a sponsored trip, you know, what fun would that be? That I didn't have to pay anything, I could travel Europe. Trust me, I just asked and never thought about it. And then I won a beauty pageant in which the first prize was the whole of Europe, or large part of Europe. I'm not kidding. And when I got it, and I was like, why did I get this? I didn't want it. It was like that for me. Who's gonna go? I don't like traveling. You know, and because the second prize was gold, the gold bangles. I was like, gold bangles, at least I could keep it. Answer is no. And you know, in the first 2 years, I did lack a lot of gratitude for what I was getting. And then I was like, wow, I have memories, and I created moments. I created so much in that trip. I created my current husband. So, I mean, there's a lot. So if we did not have to conclude or what you're creating, you could have it all. Yes, Parul.
So I'm just stuck with, you have asked, universe will deliver. I I'm working on this, but sometimes when I have asked, then this thinking comes
Wait,
in.
wait.
Oh,
Before you go anywhere, so basically what you want to say is, I would like to believe this. I know universe is there somewhere. I know there. Okay, but your butt comes in the way. So that's where you're stuck, because you having two contrary points of view. So what I'm saying, you've received it but not received it, and then you get your butt out, right? And then you negate everything that I've just said, because it's about money, and because it doesn't match your judgment of what's already given to you.
yeah.
Information. Universe works. And you know what? There was a time when I was listening to a lot of other certified facilitators, and they would say, oh, we got upgrades in the hotel, and we got upgrades in the business class. I used to hear all of that, and I used to wonder, why do I not get it? Because I was vested in the outcome. I would stand in with my ticket, asking, okay, upgrade.
Oh, she left.
Sorry. I think my network became wonky. Hello? Can you hear me? Am I there?
Yeah.
So I would give it an outcome. The moment I stopped asking for it, it showed up. And I did get an upgrade. I was like, wow. So I was vested in the outcome very clearly, waiting for the result. That when I'm asking, is it going to show something? Where is it? Is it? Is it? Is it not? That's how I used to be. Now, okay, so I have a beautiful studio coming up. The inauguration of that in the city that I'm in, right? I've been asking for it for the last 5 years. But every time I asked for what I desired, there was a count. Hi, my net is going wonky. It happens only in India. So yeah, I was talking about my studio coming up, which is Monday is the inauguration of that. And 5 years when I started asking for it, each month I said, oh, I don't have the money, or maybe I can't have it, or maybe it's not possible, or I would like to have it, but I wouldn't like to have it. I was so much in my comfort zone. And there, when I just left it, it just came up. I was frantically, they came a point where I was frantically searching for a place and I wasn't getting it. And now when I get it, you get it when you get it, okay? So don't force yourself that you didn't get it. But yeah, and then there was another set of thinking questions that would come. There were no questions, but there was only thinking thoughts that do I really require it? What am I going to do? I love to travel. Would I have to stop my traveling? So, there are a lot of unexpressed. So yeah, my net is just going wonky. I wonder, is it the entities? My net. I wonder. I'm just going on and off, like as if the entities are saying, "Shh, don't talk about it." Okay, whatever. So I just asked the entities to kind of step aside. So getting what you desire. Getting what you desire. Would you like to get what you desire? And how would you do that? So the whole idea is pulling energy into every. I want to do that activity. Just push your barriers down. Just pull. What is pulling energy? Have you seen your dog? When it requires something, it'll pull you, take you to the. Have you seen? That's the pulling energy that I'm talking about. It's not a push energy, it's a pull energy. It'll take you to the point for what you desire to have, what the dog desires to have. So what would it take for you to be like that puppy? And say, hey, there, let's go there. What would that be like? So pulling energy into everything that you would like to have. Just pull in energy through every pore of your body and your being. And allow yourself to know that you can have it just because you are asking for it. And you are the cherished child. And the universe is there, willing to cater to you. Are you willing to receive that? It's just a natural pull, not a push. Just pulling energy from everything and everyone and all those people and all those things and all everything around the world. Just simply saying, oh baby, you're mine. And you're not going anywhere. You're just gonna be with me. That energy, having it in your life as your money flows. You can have money, it's not difficult. Stop thinking about it. You're making it difficult, you're making it complicated. And then you're getting constipated with it. And then you can't produce shit also. And then you'll be sad about not even producing that. It's everything that brought up, put and talk now. What if you could be like that child that reminds you that, okay, I would like to play with this. It's about just a simple play. Just the simple play. Play with money. So here we go. I would like to gift you a group SOP, a taster. Do you just have money in your life? Would you like to receive it? And if you have a question or two, I would like to address it. The surprise gift was the SOP taster for money. Any questions anybody would like to have? Great. If not, then let's start doing, just start receiving the energy of money. Because one thing I know is,
I have a quick question, Kavita.
yes.
That you know it very well. I have done a lot of stuff and clearing already, but that little monkey or that little stupid voice, which is non-stop talking to me, like there is something is there when you are already getting it, but there is something talking to you. No, you're not gonna get it. Maybe it will not happen.
Yes.
Delete and
So,
destroy and sending it back to the person it belongs to with consciousness attached to it. But how can I get rid of that little voice easier, or it's just in my ear nonstop? You can't do it, you can't do it, you can't do it.
so
In a
is
meantime,
there,
I can do it, but
yes.
it's like I'm fighting with myself.
So what if you did not have to fight for or against and you just simply say, thank you so much for the information. I'm anyway going and doing it. But how many entities are telling you that you can't do it? And how many entities are you aware of in other people's world that they're doing the same chatter? And how many people are you healing with that energy? And all the super mind. Okay, there is a super mind which is connected to us, so that we do not change so much that we won't be ever controlled by this reality. So there are people who like to be in control. And supermind is that the minute you doubt yourself, the minute you start thinking, you reconnect yourself to supermind. And that's exactly what I'm saying. So I created my studio. While having my studio there, I go into that doubt that, oh, do I even require it? How am I going to pay the rent for it? Oh my God, it's going to be difficult. Oh, this, oh, that, oh, that. And those are all your presumptive realities. So all your presumptive realities creating need of reactive realities. Will you please let them go now? And that voice, you can simply say, thank you so much. Whose voice is that? Your parents, your society, your people around you? Who? That you can't do it. When you tap into the I can't, you're just negating everything that you've just chosen. Instead of saying I can and I will and I do understand, the minute you go into doubt, you're chipping away the foundation of what you would like to create. That's why you want you parallelly destroying and uncreating it.
Yes.
What if you did not have to think how? How is a presumptive reality? There's no how.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about how. It's just this stupid voice is there, like, oh, what if not?
Yeah. So in any case, you're not on the road. You're at your place. You can chill out. You can relax. What if it's not? And it's okay. Can you tell that person or whoever that being is that I know you really think really good about me. Thank you for being there, but I'm still going ahead and doing it. Because
Okay.
see, we are so used to being told by our parents, you should not do this, you should sit like this, you should eat like this, you can't, you won't, don't. That's all we've grown up with, right? So whose voice is that? Is it familiar? Is it someone you don't know?
I don't know, it's just talking to me non-stop. You will not do
So
it, or it's impossible.
everywhere,
Shit.
so
All
everywhere
this.
you appointed this voice so that you never outcreate your reality. Can you fire
Mm,
this being or this voice and say thank you so much? You're fired from the job.
yes.
That feeling a lack of money, which is making me miserable. Yeah, whose lack is that? Whose lack are you aware of? How many people are lacking that? How many people are you aware are lacking this thing? And it's just a feeling. What is your body aware of? Feelings are what body get. I'm a 3-day body class facilitator, and I keep telling people feeling is what the body will give you as an information. What are you perceiving here? What is your awareness with money? Is it your lack, or are you making it your lack so that you can fit into with this world and be as miserable as they are? So that you're like, okay, your problem, my problem, we just the same. What if you could just not make it significant? What if that lack is not real? It's just an energy being thrown at you, projected at you, and you bought it as real. In all your presumptive realities that I lack money, or I won't have money, or my old age will be bad because I don't have money. What's the difference between feeling and perceiving? Perceiving is what infinite beings do. Like, we have fleeting is perception is fleeting and quick. And then we go into the judgment of it because we use our body to feel it. So feeling is what the body gets. I'm earning as a teacher, but somehow I have to pay what I feel unnecessarily. For example, I didn't invest this year for tax because of my daughter's marriage. How now I have to give half of the salary plus penalty, and I feel, yeah, so did you ask in that moment, what is this going to create? And because you did not, which is okay, and could you not judge yourself for that, and simply ask, okay, what will it take for me to create even more and go beyond this stuck reality with money? So if you're going to jump the signal, and then you're saying, yeah, I jumped the signal, but the fine, I don't like paying the fine. Is that how you're kind of interpreting it? What if you could go out and create more and not ever, never consider that there's a lack in your world?
Yeah,
You
thank
know,
you.
we start cutting corners. What I'm saying is, what if you did not have to cut your corners? What if you could just, if you're a tall person, you could have a bigger quilt or a bigger sheet? Why would you cut corners so that you can fit in? Go out
True.
and create greater, create more. What other talents do you have? From if your job is not paying you enough, could you do something else? Could you do 2 jobs or something else of your own where you start making more? What else is possible? Simple tool, brand new tool actually. We stop using it a lot of times. So yeah, could you receive the SOP energies now? Yeah, group taster for money. Thank you. Yeah. So barriers down and just close your eyes and so that you can receive what I would like to gift you and contribute to you today. And expand out 10,000 miles in all directions, another 10,000 miles in all directions, another 10,000 miles in all directions. And what will it take for you to have more money than you can spend and still never enough? What would that be like? Tap into the energy of that question. What energy, space, consciousness, and choice can you be that would allow you and your body to have way too much money and never enough? What if you could just have total ease with your money flows? So what jails are you using to create dominance of V equal to MC square? to never have enough money, but always have more than what you can spend. Everything that isn't allowed. It to be total fun and ease, to have too much money. Let's try and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, poor, client, shows, boys, provides, and yours. And all the points of view that you're defending, and all the points of view that you're avoiding that keep you stuck in your money situation, will you just try and uncreate all of that? Right, wrong, good, bad, poor, client, shows, boys, provides, and beyond. What J's are you using to create dominance of equal to MC squared to limit the money you have, to prove that you don't have to be in control or in charge or capable of being the source of anything, so that you don't have to succeed at anything, and you can maintain your sob story, and you can maintain your avoidance of it? Are you choosing? If there was nothing to cry for, what would you be? Who would you be? Where would you be? When would you be? How would you be? Everything that is time to consider, we'll just try and uncreate it now. Right, wrong, good, bad, powerful, line, shows, boys, provides, and beyond. What shebang of banks can you and your body be to receive all the money that you desire and not be able to spend it with total ease? Because you're not asking for ease. What if you just do? Everything that is times Gazillion, will you just try and create it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, powerful, line, shows, boys, provides, and beyond. And everything that you've done to buy somebody else's money box as your box and put it inside of you, and then hope that you could get something out of it, whatever that is, all your reference points, everywhere you're trying to be appropriate with your financial reality and always give you the keys and always give you the keys. Will you just try and uncreate it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, powerful, line, shows, boys, provide, news. So everywhere you want to be liked by people, so you don't want to have too much money so that you can be liked by them. And if you want to have too much money, you won't be liked by them. Everything that is, will you just try and uncreate? Everywhere you're not willing to be too intimidating, too in the face. Everywhere you just don't want to be so different. What if you start doing something so different that you anyway get noticed? What if you could be like champagne bubbles that people can't stop looking at you, and you go and become a bubble in somebody else's universe and like, okay, I would like to have that kind of energy. And whose money reality are you validating? Yours or somebody else's? And how many points of view and beliefs are you defending and avoiding simultaneously that keep you stuck in your current money box? Somebody would have a big box, somebody would have a smaller box. Nevertheless, it's a box. Everything that is times a quadrillion, will you just try and create it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, line, shorts, points, provides, beyonds. Everything, everywhere you can't even ask for it, and you get choked and you start coughing up. You would like to say so much, but you don't end up saying. Everything that is, will you just try and create? And everything you've done to make yourself wrong for not being able to change your money situation. And you thought it had to occur overnight. And when it doesn't go the way you thought it would, you accuse yourself and blame yourself and go into wrongness that it didn't work either. As though everything you've always chosen didn't work. Once a failure, always a failure. Everything that is. You change that at the count of 12 and 13. You change it and change your tracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 12, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13. And everywhere you've done, everything that you've done to make money the source and not you the source. And everywhere you put the source outside of you, because you don't think you are money. You are something else, but not money. And you don't even wish to tap into that energy of you. So every point of view that you're avoiding and defending that keeps you stuck in not recognizing you as a source of money. Right, wrong, good, bad, powerful, line, shows, boys, provides, and beyond. So how many emotional provides and literal provides are you using to never be as outrageous as you could be? That would make you so fucking successful that you couldn't spend all the money that you would create with totally everything that is 10 bazillion will you destroy and untreat now. Right, wrong, good, bad, powerful, line, shows, boys, provides, influence. All your emotional provides you have with money, will you revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and uncreate all that? Right, wrong, good, bad, powerful, line, shows, boys, provides, influence. All those people who owe you money from other lifetimes, will you let them come and pay you now? Could be this lifetime, could be my many other lifetimes. Could you allow yourself to receive? What if anything and everything could contribute to you having that money? That energy called money. You are that energy. In all those fun times, can you pull that energy from all those lifetimes that you had so much fun? Because you knew that you were in charge and you had all the money that you desired for. Everything that is time to Godzillion will you destroy and create it now. Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, line, shows, boys, provides, and beyond. Everything that you created in any lifetime that allows others to have a lot of money at your cost. Could you revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, powerful, line, shows, voice, provides, and beyonds. What magic could you have now? At a count of 7. To just have, because you would love to have, and not give it away. Everywhere you're waiting for money to come so that you can give it away. Can you destroy and uncreate it now? Hold your comfortable distance that you have created with money and your creations. Destroy and uncreate it now. Right, wrong, good, bad, line, shows, boys, provides, and beyond. Breathe. Breathe in from the tip of your toes to the top of your head and expand out. And tap into all those areas that you think that you can never be, never go there, and receive from them. Just receive. Have no point of view about it as to who can give you and who cannot. All those things, just tap into that energy. Everything is energy. And if everything is energy, energy includes the energy of money as well. Would you like to have that and be that? Breathe, relax. The more you relax, the more you receive. And the more you receive, the more you relax. And everywhere you thought that, okay, the access classes have gone up, the money is too much, and I can't afford it. Everywhere you are inviting money in your world, instead of asking, what will it take for me to have that too? And more, and more. What if we didn't have to react like our parents? That in our times, the money was this much, money has lost its value. Now we're paying so much for the same thing. What if we did not have to judge it? What if today could be a new day? What if morning when you wake up could be a new day? And you could have ease with money and allow yourself to receive more money. You're getting a free lunch or going out for dinner and not paying for it. Getting a free Uber ride, that's also called creating money. And everything that you thought money is, that it isn't. When you look at your house and you look at the things, can you receive from those things that you created? Or at least you in that house, even if it's rented, you created that. Can you acknowledge that you're a great and glorious creator? Can you congratulate yourself for that? And everywhere you wouldn't, you're just trying to uncreate it now. Right, wrong, good, bad, for client shows, but and beyond. Everywhere you think you have to work hard and only your earning is called money. Well, you're just trying to uncreate it now. Right, wrong, good, bad, for client shows, voice for and beyond. And pull energy from everywhere, all around, from different universes where you're flourishing, different dimensions. Just allow yourself to have it all. Your other lifetimes, when you had so much of it, can you tap into that energy and pull it? Pull, pull more. And soak yourself in this energy. That nobody can take away anything that belongs to you. You don't have to compete. You don't have to fight. You don't have to struggle. Because the mantra of access is ease, joy, glory, not pain, suffering, and gory. So receive that energy. All your feelings that come in the way, all your thinking that comes in the way. You say, thank you so much. You may leave now. Right, wrong, good, bad, for client shows, voice for and beyond. And you may open your eyes when you're ready for it. Magic at the now count of 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7 to all. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it
So
shifted.
much.
It's changed. The energy changed around me. I feel it's much better and
Yeah,
lighter.
just so when you feel contracted, just expand out miles, till the time you don't feel comfortable. 100,000 miles, just expand out. And there. Because those points of view are not your points of view. We just pick it up. And always we just constantly pick it up. It's not ours.
Mhm. Yeah.
Never ours. And
I just
everywhere we
can't wait for
carry
the
it, yeah.
foundation. I just
Yeah.
can't wait for the foundation.
Yeah, because the presumptive realities are amazing. You can change it for other people and you can change it for yourself. Thank you so much for receiving this gift call. Thank you. Thank you for getting me to create this. Thank you, Henny.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Kavita.